In this video, we're talking about whether you should choose a quick pick or choose your own numbers when you're playing the lottery. I'm actually a lottery winner, and I'm super excited to share my thoughts.
Are you listening?
So this video is all about whether you should choose your own numbers or get a quick pick when you play the lottery. I'm actually a Powerball winner. In 1999, I won the Powerball, and it's one of the craziest things that's ever happened to me, but somewhere somebody always wins. And I am not only a lottery winner, but I'm interviewing other lottery winners because I have a background in broadcast news and journalism and film, and I love interviewing people. I'm interviewing people of all sorts, not only lottery winners, but I am interviewing lottery winners on this channel. So if you want to see some of those interviews, go ahead and consider subscribing to my channel. I'm also working on a book about how the lottery has changed my life, and of course this web series interviewing other lottery winners. I'll put links to both of those below. But this video is all about whether you should choose a computer-generated quick pick or choosing your own numbers when you play the lottery. You know, the Powerball, Mega Millions, many state lotteries, you have the option when you buy a ticket, when you purchase a ticket, to choose your own numbers or to just ask for a quick pick. There are a lot of people out there that have definitive thoughts about this, and they swear that you should do one or the other. And many people, will play their own lucky numbers. Maybe they'll play birthdays or anniversaries and that sort of thing in the calendar. Many people swear that you should choose your own numbers. And one of the reasons they say this is that they believe that a computer-generated quick pick is more apt to be a duplicate in another state. I mean, after all, the Powerball alone is played in 44 states, the District of Columbia, Puerto Rico, and the U.S. Virgin Islands. So it's played in many, many places, and there are many computer-generated picks. So people argue that the odds of having a duplicate ticket, meaning that you would have to split the prize if someone else wins, is larger. But keep in mind, the odds of winning the jackpot are astonishingly low. It's crazy low. To win the jackpot, you have a better chance of many other things that are very rare. You have a better chance of being obliterated by a meteorite. So the odds are low. Never spend more than you can afford to lose. But if you're holding a ticket, you have a chance, even if it's a very, very slim chance, however slim, of hitting the big one. You have that chance just by holding a ticket. It's like you're placing yourself in a lightning field or something, even if the odds are extremely low. And then other people argue if you do pick your own numbers when you're playing the lottery, that you should play some numbers that are above the calendar. So there's usually 28 to 31 days in a month. And so a lot of people will choose birthdays and anniversaries and that sort of thing. So that ends, that can't be any higher than 31. So people argue that the odds of having a ticket that isn't a duplicate of something someone else has already purchased, that's a unique ticket where you wouldn't have to split the prize, the odds are more favorable for you if you choose numbers that, at least some of the numbers that are above 31. Then I've heard other people argue that you should put numbers in pairs, like 44, 45, 46, or in the same, like in the 40s or in the 50s, multiple numbers in the same bracket, because that's less likely to come up organically if you get a quick pick. And I've heard people even use numbers from fortune cookies. But when you make the choice whether to choose your own numbers or just choose a random ticket, if you take anything away from this video, here is my secret advice. The odds are astronomical to win a jackpot in the first place. And so the odds of having to split the ticket with somebody else are also very, very low. Oftentimes the jackpot gets up to be like hundreds of millions of dollars, and you have all these people. The higher it gets, the more people play because there's more media attention, the more desirable the prize is for people. And so, if you have like close to $1 billion or something, mass amounts of people are playing the lottery, so the odds are higher that you might have to split it with somebody else. But let me tell you something, even if you win that much money and you have to split it with somebody else, you're still going to have it made. The average lottery player does not have hundreds of millions of dollars. So if you win $300 million and you have to split it 150, oh, that's so horrible. That would still be awesome. It often gets to be that high, like hundreds of millions of dollars, and it's still just one winner, just one, even though you have all these people playing that don't normally play. So I would say it doesn't really matter all that much. The important thing is that if you want to have a chance to play, you actually have to play. But don't spend more than you can afford to lose, because that's probably, of course, what's going to happen. And for me, I won on a computer-generated quick pick. I had actually a vivid dream a few months prior to winning that I had won. And I made a whole video about it. I'll put that below. It was a really weird dream where I felt like I had gone out of my body and experienced winning the lottery. And it was so real that I thought that I had won. And so from then on, I started purchasing tickets a little more consistently because I believed that I was going to win. I told people that I was going to win, and then it won. And I'm not saying that the dream caused myself to win the lottery or that it was like divine intervention. It could have been just merely coincidence and just merely luck. And I think it was lucky, but I just felt like it didn't really matter if it was a computer-generated quick pick or if I picked my own numbers. I felt like I was going to win. So that's how I felt about it. Maybe it's just coincidence that happened and I just got extremely lucky, but that is what happened. So again, I will put a link to that video below about that dream. But I think that whether you choose your own numbers, whether you choose them above the 31 threshold of the calendar or below, or whether you use fortune cookie numbers or whether you just choose a computer generated quick pick, whatever the case, like you can win the jackpot on any of those things. And the odds are so horrible to begin with when you play the lottery that it doesn't really matter all that much. I would just do what feels right to you, what you believe in, what feels good to you. But never spend more than you can afford to comfortably lose because the odds are terrible. But also, somebody somewhere will eventually always win. And I hate to be that guy that says that, but it is the truth. And I'm actually interviewing these people on this channel. So consider subscribing if you want to see some of those interviews. Check out my book below if you're interested in how the lottery has changed my life. It's one of the biggest, craziest things that's ever happened to me. It's been like a double-edged sword, but I'm very grateful that I won, of course. It's a life-changing thing. The truth is, every single ticket out there has an equal chance of winning. Like every ticket has an equal chance, and that the chance is like horribly low, so it's an equally horribly low chance, but there's a chance. So every ticket has that chance, no matter if you get a computer pick or you choose your own. So for the people out there that are saying that you should play it this way or that way, I would look at it very critically and question how many of those people have actually won a Powerball or a Mega Millions jackpot. How many of them have won that are claiming these magical answers? I would say probably none or very, very few. Not very many of those people, or perhaps none of them. I don't know. But I'm just saying that I would take any magical advice very critically and watch out for the people that are trying to scam you. Because the truth is, anything is possible. Every ticket has an equal chance of winning. So if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button and let me know in the comments, is there anything I missed? Do you think that people should choose computer-generated numbers or that you should choose your own numbers? Like, what is the better choice and why? I love checking out your comments. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new to it, because I do weekly videos every Tuesday and Thursday at 1 p.m. Pacific time, vlogs and interviews with some of the most compelling people I can find, including other lottery winners. So thank you so much for watching, and thank you for your support.